Hey there, welcome to my channel, welcome to my garden. Today I am so excited to share my garden with you. There are so many things that I have thought about with you in mind, and I could not wait one more day to get this video to you. I apologize in advance for my appearance. My daughter has COVID and she has been so incredibly sick. And so it has been a very rough couple of days, and I'm hoping we're going to turn the corner very soon, but not today. So, I apologize for my lack of posting videos, but as I said, it has been super, super rough. So anyway, that's not what we're here for. I want to share my garden with you. I finally feel like I have most everything planted, although we know gardening is a work in progress, so I could never say that it's complete 100%. I am going to add thing after thing after thing, I know, but I want to take you on a tour today, and I want to show you all the things that are happening in the garden in May. I want you to be as much a part of this as me. And I want to hear your thoughts, your feedback on what you think of my garden. I'm going to give you a quick spin and show you around, and then we're going to take a quick close-up tour. Woo, that sun is so bright, but so nice. Okay, let's get started. You ready? Okay, so I feel like I hyped up the video, and here we have the most underwhelming bed of the whole garden, but that's okay. We're going to start small and end up great. So this is my herb bed. As you can see, it is a beginning herb bed, and I am okay with it. I have just planted over the weekend lemon balm, which is the bright green here. I planted 4 plants and then a lot of nasturtium seeds. And I added some soil back here where it was low. And so I'm going to add a little bit of mulch to try and protect the plants, protect the bed from getting a ton of weeds. And so that's this bed. It is, as I said, a work in progress. It is not the nicest, so there are better beds, but this one is just the beginning. And hey, I just planted it last month, so we can't expect too much, right? Right. Here I bring you what I call my cool season bed. This is the bed that is full of potatoes, sweet potatoes, shallots, onions, leeks, and butternut squash. So the butternut squash is a summer plant. I winter sowed the shallots. Love how they turned out. They have gotten really, really big. I started the leeks from seed and they look terrible. I'm gonna not do that again. I'm gonna pull those out probably, and we'll just do that again next year. I have my sweet potatoes I planted last week here. They are doing really, really well. I have my potatoes. I have my white potatoes. These are started earlier than these. I have my red onions that are looking fabulous. Really, really happy with those. So I wanted to show you something cool about these purple potatoes. Look at how the veins in the leaves and the stems are purple. Isn't that pretty? How could a potato plant be pretty? I don't know, but these are. All right, let me get out of the shadow. And then in the back, like I said, that is my yellow potatoes, perfect for mashed potatoes. They make the best. And through here, I don't know if you can see, my butternut squash seedlings have emerged and they are getting big, and I'm just going to kind of let them go crazy in here. Over here is my peppers and my tomatoes. The majority are tomatoes. So everything in this bed, with the exception of 4 plants, was started from seed indoors. And that would be under grow lights. So across the front, I have California Wonder red and green bell peppers. And then over here is one plant that I bought. It's a Carolina Reaper hot pepper. I do not do hot peppers. My husband loves them, so I wanted to get that for him. And so a cinnamon Tic Tac is too spicy for me, so I will never try that. But I've seen people do challenges, and it's really, really funny. Across the front, the second row, are my cherry tomatoes, and they are looking lovely. They have a lot of flowers, no little cherry tomatoes yet. The third row are my Romas, the pride and joy of this garden. I love making sauces, and so I'm really excited about having so many this year. And the last four on this row, on the fourth row, are Romas as well. I ran out of room. This one is my mystery tomato. I planted it, I grew it. I have no idea what it is. Lost the tag somewhere in the shuffle of moving from my house to my greenhouse to the garden. So we're just going to be surprised. And then I have a Better Bush, which is a standard size tomato. I have an Early Girl tomato here, and I have my beefsteak, I believe. And so they each have some little tomatoes on them. There's the Early Girl, and then there is one little teeny tiny one in here. Tomatoes everywhere. I could eat my weight in tomatoes. Love them. This bed is my fruit bed. And so yesterday I came in and I just did not like the way everything was spread out. So I kind of came in here and weeded, and I ripped out this section of the bed where it had cantaloupe and I replanted. So we'll start down here. I have watermelon that have popped out here and here. I will need to thin them. They're too close together, but I want to allow this entire section for them to spread out. And over here, I have nothing, and then I have 5 cantaloupe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So beautiful. I'm going to let them have this space, and then I'm probably going to plant something right in here. Sky's the limit. I've got plenty of space, so I'm just going to kind of think through that. I have across the front here, I have 3 blueberries, one that's doing phenomenal, one that's a little bit stressed, and then this one that is just, it's not doing so well, but it's starting to put on some new growth. So hopefully it pulls itself through. Here I have 1, 2, 3 muscadine grapes. If you've never had them, you should. They are phenomenal grapes. So good. I know they grow as far as Oklahoma, but they are found all over North Carolina. And they're just, oh, I love, love, love them. A lot of old farms you see have them. Then I have a kiwi here. I tried to start some cuttings of the grapes. It didn't work out, so I'm going to try that again. But I'm going to just leave it for now, and I'm going to buy a vine. I think another grapevine. So I wanted a little bit of privacy. I know it's in the middle of my backyard, but I wanted to create a closed space a little bit more. So I decided yesterday that I would sort of try and create that space by starting at the edge of this bed, going all the way here, and then through the potato bed. And I put rows of sunflowers, the great big giant mammoth. And so I'm excited to see how that looks. I think that's going to be really cool. It may give us just kind of that secret garden feel. Maybe not, but we'll see. Trial and error is my favorite thing to do. So on my cattle panel, I have my cucumbers. The little seedlings have come out. These 2, here's 2. And then I planted this one yesterday. These are all trailing cucumbers. And then on this side, we're back to vegetables again. But these are my cucumbers again. So this bed is looking really nice. I'm really, really proud of this. So across the front, we have 4 of the little mini peppers that you find in the grocery store. Finley loves them. She loves to just eat them. And so we pulled the seeds out of that and we planted them, and she actually got some to germinate. So these are 4 of her plants. So I call these Finley's peppers. I have a habanero pepper, again for my husband, for the heat. And then 2 rows of lima beans. They have not come in very well. I'm not loving how poorly they have done. I may plant some more. I'm just not sure. I need to research a little bit better. And back here we have some dwarf sunflowers that have just emerged, and an eggplant that is on the struggle bus. The leaves have been eaten really, really bad. I'm not sure what's going on. I imagine it's insect damage. But any of you eggplant people got any ideas? Give me a shout out. Let me know. Across the back here, I also have my sunflowers. So I did them to here, and then I did to here, just to that first green thing, and then to the middle of this rail right here. So that's that. Then we'll just walk through here. So here I have 2 rows of zucchini, and I realize they're very close together, so I will thin them out. I just am going to give them a little bit longer to grow. And then I have 3 rows of squash, which they are looking very pretty. Very happy about that. And then we are coming over to, I have corn from about here over. I have glass corn on the front row. Hasn't come in that great. Then I have yellow and white corn here. And then I have my standard yellow corn on the back. It did not come in, or the birds got it, so I went ahead and reseeded the corn yesterday. I tilled up, well, not tilled up, I raked up the sections. I tried my best to get it neat, and then put my rows back in and planted. Again, sunflowers all the way here to sort of give some screening, and then on the back of my roses, just to the edge of the rose bed. So those are my vegetables and my fruit. And now we're going to get to the good part. Now I have my green beans. They have emerged. I wanted a plant per metal piece. And so everything has come up. I'm missing 3 still, but they're germinating pretty quickly. So I know those will fill in. And then on this side as well, they're doing really well. Okay, so let's start with the flowers. On this side, this is what we're going to look at now. So I wanted this to be a zinnia bed, and originally I had some, you can see them, they've popped up. It just was a little too sparse for me. So I went ahead and tore up the ground, replanted more zinnia in here, and then I ran out. And I looked in my greenhouse and I thought, you know what, I've got too many flower seeds to go out and buy more zinnia or zinnia. And so I just started making this sort of the cottage vibe. I planted more on a swoop like this curve along the sidewalk, and then kind of in the back. So I'm really excited to see what comes out of that. And I think it's going to be actually really, really pretty. I am getting ready to paint my planters. So this is my surprise bed. This was sort of a hodgepodge originally when I put it in. I was at the Dollar Tree and I found this box of seeds for $1.25. I sprinkled it on here and was like, you know what do I have to lose? These have germinated so much better than anything else than the bed over there that I took, I bought the seed packets from. This has done so well. And I have my very first dahlia tuber, I guess we're going to call them plants. They are doing so well. So one here, and one right over there. So each day I'm just so amazed at how well this bed is doing. I have gladiolas and hosta and of course my beautiful roses. So I'm thinking this bed's going to be a knockout. Okay. And the weeds in my greenhouse, y'all, I've got to get in here and I've got to actually spray. Normally I wouldn't do that, but I have hand pulled and I've got to spray. So let's move on to my favorite part. So I had a goal to grow flowers from seed. I've never done that before. And so here we have what I started as my winter sowing. Hollyhocks across the back. I did get these gladiolas from one of my customers. That was the only thing that I didn't start. So in here I have celosia, I have milkweed, I have poppies, I have, oh gosh, Mexican sunflowers, I have yarrow, I said poppies, and then I had only one Hello Yellow milkweed, and it's front and center right here. And then I had narrow leaf milkweed, and then, oh gosh, the other, I'll put it on the screen, the milkweed that I have. Narrow leaf and, oh, Hello Yellow. What am I thinking? Okay, so I had great success with that, and I am really, really loving how well everything is done. I also did lupin or lupine, which is across the front here. And look, I even have a little getting ready to flower. How exciting. Then these Mexican sunflower, y'all. Ooh, they are so nice. Tithonia, not sure how to pronounce them properly. Then we have my gladiola bulbs I planted, and they are coming nicely. And then the best part, my roses. Oh, they're looking so beautiful, and I have the best surprise for you just in time for this video. Look what has opened. My very first rose, and is it not stunning? Oh, it's like a peachy pink. Show you in the sunlight. Oh, and it smells so lovely. And this is, it's so full. It's full of blooms. And you can kind of see they're all getting ready to open up. And this one's kind of like yellow and red, I guess. And then this, so I want to show you this also. This is Finley's Fairy Garden. And we planted a fairy mix over here on this side and on this side. And then we did marigolds in the center, and everything has come up. And then look at this. Here is a red, I think this is going to be red. I don't know. So there we have it. Oh, look. This is opened up today, too. I wonder what color it's going to be. It's like a pink and yellow. Maybe pink and white? I don't know. This is so exciting. So what did you think? Did you love the garden tour? I know I said it was going to be quick, and I'm sorry, I didn't lie. I just get a little long-winded and a little excited when I'm showing you around. And so you are the first people to see my garden other than my husband. So I'm really excited to show it off. I do feel like we've done this together, you and me. And so, you know, I love that I get to share this with you. And I love watching, you know, other garden tours. So I hope you enjoyed mine as well. If I went too fast, let me know. If you felt like it was too long, let me know. I want to do another one in June, and so I would love your feedback. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe. If you're new here, I should have said this in the beginning, welcome. Thank you so much for taking time, and all of you, thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Go out and get your hands dirty, and I will see you again soon. Take care.